Alright, hello. I'm going to show you the serious game in the case of Modena. It's a cooperative multiplayer online game. So you log in as a player and there will be two other people logging in your team, and there will be multiple teams logging in to play at the same time. You choose your instance of game here, and then here you are. You're in the game of Modena. So this is a network of pipe, and there is a green part in this network and a blue part. As one of the team players, you can only change things in the green part. The other two players will each have a portion of the blue network on which you cannot act upon, and this player will be able to change, roughly 1/3 each of the network. So there will be a player able to change, let's say, the south, west, another one able to change the east part of the network, while you can change the northwest. So what can you do? Well, you can swap and change pipes. So if your mouse goes over a pipe, you can change basically what it looks like. So let's say I want to close that pipe that leads to a reservoir that should drop the water pressure. So I've swapped it to a closed pipe, and I commit the result, and then as you can see, the nodes of color representing the pressure all goes red because there's no more water, the pressure has gone down. But if I want to make this pipe really big, then I change it to a big byte, I commit, and suddenly it's a lot more green. So it's a bit more complicated than that, in the sense that the goal of the game is to indeed very simplistically swap pipes, but you've got a lot of different pipes over that network, and you need to do so, the swapping of the pipe, to optimize different things. First, every time you swap a pipe, it costs you. The bigger the pipe, the more costly. So you need to minimize the cost, the number of pipes you swap. Then you need to minimize leakage, old pipes which already exist in the network, and I'm gonna change the color so as to color pipes by leakage. When it's red, it means that these are old pipes that leak. So you probably, if you want to minimize leakage, change these pipes for new pipes, but it's gonna cost you. Another thing, I'm gonna get back to the previous color code, is you need to minimize the age of the water. The bigger the pipes, the slower the water will flow through it, and then that means that the water will age more and will be less drinkable. So you need to minimize the age of water. And finally, you need to optimize pressure, so that there is this red nodes, they need to be green everywhere, so all the nodes need to have some water. So that's actually quite a lot. You can reset the network to its default setting by pressing the button on the left and commit again, and then this is the original situation. You can maximize the pressure, change all the pipes to be as big as possible, and see what happens. Every time you commit something, it's saved, so you can retrieve whatever you've tried before. And yes, what else? Yes, there is two buttons here. First is a spreadsheet where you can see the list of different pipes and pumps and valves and junction, whatever is available, and tanks and reservoirs. So yes, and if you're part of the team, once you've satisfied with what you've changed with the network, you can commit, and that will change other players' view of the network. You have an impact on the network for them too. But otherwise, if you just want to see what happens in your own drawing board, you just click on evaluate, and it's going to show you the consequences of your change without notifying other players and changing the game for them, or the state of the network. And the rest is the usual bits. There's an info button there where you can it's not really full of info here yet, but I'm gonna add some info, some links to a video soon. And you got small things like changing the background from black to white if you prefer a different kind of environment. I find it better in black personally. Yeah, that's it. This is still a work in progress regarding that game. Alright, thank you. Bye bye.